Hey everyone, this is Pankaj with you once again, and today I'm going to tell you about quality wing Avro RJ100 aircraft, and I'm going to give you a complete demonstration about this aircraft from cold and dark, and all the settings, everything means everything regarding this aircraft. So get your aircraft from the website or wherever you wish, and I would like to suggest you, if you want something interesting, then go to download, go to QWPAS. I will tell you what is QWPAS, and download, that is the demo version, and all those are demos, and that is something interesting. Just download any of those, but remember one thing, that you should download only that QWPAS demo which tell you with your livery. Means, for example, if as I myself have downloaded for SWISS Swiss safety demo, so I have downloaded the livery Swiss livery for RJ100, so that QWPAS may tally to my aircraft, that is Swiss, and so I have downloaded this as well as QWPAS. Sorry, messed up. Okay, yeah, here it is, Swiss, yeah, this one and that livery, so that they will match. If they don't match, it will not work. What is QWPAS? That I will tell you later when I will be there at that part. Moving forward, after you get it downloaded, then when you spawn in at the airport, it will be turned on, engine on and everything, not the cold and dark state, but turn on state, active state or alive state, whatever you may call it. So if you want that it should be cold and dark, then there is setting I wish like to tell you here, not this one. Okay, let me show you. I have that setting here. You see panel state 01 cold and dark panel. You can get this state from here. Opening your quick start manual from your start menu, quality wing PAE146, and you can just go to here, flying tips tutorial RJ100, and here it is showing on page 4 that what you can set to get the cold and dark. Here it on page 5, on page 5 it is showing the same panel state. That just copy that or note it down as I have did that, and then go open your flight simulator folder, main folder, go to quality wings folder, and here is QW146 CSV file. Open that and copy this and paste in your quality wing 46 CSV file. Also, there are some settings in the manual I will show you here. There are some settings for the state of your aircraft panels, and you can go to it whatever you want, you can just go to it and put it there to get the effect on your aircraft. This you can see on page 303 in user manual, not quick user manual but user manual. But for sorry for that. For golden dark panel, you can just go to quick start menu and get this line copied or noted to your CSV file. I have selected some of the settings from here which are these, and I will just copy everything and copy, and these are some settings I want in my panel state to get the effects. You can choose your own, whatever you wish. That is one thing I would like to tell you about the settings. So I copy this whole of that, and then I'm going to back to my CSV file, the 146 CSV, paste it here and save it, and close that. That is no, I don't want to save. Okay. So that's it about it, and then to your facets, and as you have noted down that your panel state should be golden dark state. Now when you will start your facets, and when you will spawn in with your Boeing BAE 146 or whatever your aircraft you have selected, it will be in golden dark state by default. So here we go. I am starting my FSX till I explain few more things. Going down there. After that, here if you go on the start menu, click on quick quiet wings, go to quiet wings 146, and there is a dispatcher. I have already opened that dispatcher till it starts, till I spawn in there. Let me tell you about dispatcher. What is that? This is exactly same like those who have been using Aerosoft Airbus. They know what is the fuel planner in that. It is exactly something like that. After you have downloaded your livery, you can select your aircraft type, whatever aircraft you want. Just click on install, repaint, and select the livery from the list and install it. After installing, now there is panel type. What type of panel you want? You want white panel, normal panel, what is your decision, what kind of panel you would like to have. Okay, no problem. Moving ahead, then units. You want the unit in pounds or in kgs, whatever unit you want, you can do that. And then load manager. I will come to full settings later. Let me tell you about load manager, payload first. Payload, you can select your payload whatever you want. Here you can slide use your slider and front cargo and rear cargo, and edit your payload. They will be taken from here already. After that, okay, here I am responding. Let me tell you, I am going to do a short flight from MSLP to MHLM. For that, I am moving to plan a flight. I am moving Aerosoft EFB, and I'm going to spawn in at gate 11. I have already selected, and let's go back here. So I am telling till I spawn in. Let me select. Okay, till it do that. Let me move further. Here I was telling you about the payload, your passenger packs and cargo, whatever you want. You can use the slider and adjust your cargo and packs. Further moving your to payload is fuel load. Click on fuel setting. Now here is something I would like to tell you. If you mention here your total distance, cruising distance, till I do that, let me set my aircraft and spawning till it works. Okay, I am using Swiss livery here to match QWPS. Okay, I was telling you about fuel. If you mention nautical miles and cruising altitude, I am using 25,000 feet. If you calculate, click on this, calculate amount. It will only give you the distance fuel. Means if I click it right now, giving 201 nautical miles and 25,000 feet. Cruising altitude, you see I respond in and it has automatically turning it to golden dark just because of that setting, panel state setting. So this setting helps you to get golden dark. I am going to fly on wet scene, so I will start in control panel. Okay, to be started, let us move ahead before we may be late. I will ignore it. Okay. So here. I was telling you that if you mention your nautical miles and cruising altitude, and if you click on select calculate amount, it will only calculate the fuel required for your flight. Means from this airport to that airport. It will not give any reserves or anything like that. It may be insufficient for the flight. You may get the holding point, you may get go around from the tower and all those, or you may have some failure, you have to divert the plane, or many things may go. So you require some diesel fuel for all those things, which this will not give you at all. So what I am doing is that for that you can either use any fuel planner, like online fuel planner. I am going to use like this. Here on this, it is giving 5,000 T2 LBS and total of full on board. 500 LBS for reserves and all that. Fuel liters 3,000, 2,000 something. So it will give, this package will also give something like that only, but no diesel fuel. It will not give any diesel fuel. You can either use any online fuel planner, or if you are having any add-on software for that, you can use. I am using PFPX, and I have mentioned all my details here. I have planned my flight, and I am getting 5,112 not 1112, I'm sorry for that, 5,112 kgs of fuel, including diesel fuel. So hold it and all that. Okay, so that is it. So what I am doing is that I will minimize it and let's open that. Come back to it. I have used the sliders here to adjust the fuel tank and click save. Just as I have taken 25,000, it is not giving me the same that adjusted it 2510 on each tank and save fuel. Once it is saved, after that forget it and it is done and the fuel will be automatically loaded to your aircraft. That's what about this quality wings. It will you have all those details here and that will be loaded on your aircraft. That's it. So let me show you the cockpit, but before that let me follow the flight plan. We are at yes, I will get 82 passengers. For that this aircraft can carry up to 100 passengers. Yeah, 100 passengers. That's the limit, and I may get 82 passengers at this airport. And departure is MSLP, going to MSLM, and I have waypoint, Nagel, and then alternative airport. I am not giving alternative airport setting none, cruising altitude to 50, and if I check for the current time here, current time is 2012 plus 30, I will say 2040. Yeah, that is, yeah, when I take off by 2040, I may say might be late. That doesn't matter. I'm mentioning it 2040. Total distance, cruising distance is 0050 minutes, and full on board it will be 1 hour 45 minutes and Sandwich Tower at now. So I have filed my flight plan. Now let us have a look, flow look from top to down and round, how it is. Okay, there's a look, there's a cockpit view, you can see that. I actually don't like showing all those things and doing the things directly, but I just to show how different it could be from the other aircraft. For that you can see that is all the panels and everything, and data printer, the printer also, and of course oxygen mask and all that. Here radio panel, then that is total quadrant, and then flight management system. Then this is what we call my god, I'm forgetting that name. Yeah, anyway, then front panel, I will call it whole of front panel from left to right, and that's pilot seat and that is the overhead panel. Let me show you the overhead panel from here. Okay, let us go like this way. Engineering in India's that, and then here is the cockpit overhead panel. Looks good. Okay, that's it. All about it. Look, giving the outer look, how it looks from outside. That is the external look. Let me, I'm just out. Yeah, it pushes just like aerosol. It push. Let me get that. Why something is wrong? I think here it goes. Okay, fine. So you see the aircraft here, and you see it has engine covers also. It is just like the plane is parked and cold and dark and left cold and dark and engine covered everything. That's how it is in this aircraft. That's it. Getting back to the cockpit. Now let's start doing our things. Also, before that, I need to start few more things. Going with that. Okay, that is I'm going to use Opus FFI for real world weather, and let me update weather update. Okay, till it updates we can do it. You guys are having easy dock software for the view changes and effects, the cockpit rolling and all those effects. I am going to use the 3D real cockpit effect for that. That will give the actual effect like rolling and turbulence and all that. How it is. So I use this. Fine. So we are in cold and dark state. So first of all, we have to check that all the buttons are situated. Let me check the transponder first. Transponder is not on the standby, so let me set it to standby. Standby set, total idle and total is idle. One thing about this aircraft total, it doesn't have reverse thrust. Yes, this aircraft don't have reverse thrust. It has only fuel cutoff and idle. There is no reverse thrust in this aircraft. Then I am checking for more. Everything is turned off. Always check if all the to enjoy cold and dark. Just check if all the buttons are turned off and nothing is left on. Seems good. All the buttons seems turned off and nothing is on. One button is here, they cannot. Okay, let me turn off. Okay, so we have gone through move of the state and everything is turned off. So first thing first, I am going to set the parking brakes. Parking brakes set. You see that lever? Here is the parking brakes. Pull up and parking brakes is set. And now there is a system of aircraft, and this aircraft has control system. Here they have given a control to operate your things, your doors, your gate and everything. So as we have seen that engine has cover, so what we are going to do is that click on engine cover and you will see that engine cover has been removed after clicking that control panel. You can operate control. You can get the control panel, aircraft control panel by clicking here or going to view and instrument all that from there. That's it. I'm going to use GSX for services and yes, that's it. So we are much ready for that, and first thing first, I'm going to open the doors for caterers. So let us have a look from outside. I have shown that how we can open that control panel. Also I am going to show the other way. You can go to instrument panel and here there you can see the control panel. You can click on it, it will come up here and you can get it here. So when you click on opening these catering service doors, we'll click on it and the curtain service doors are open. That's it. So getting back to the cockpit, and I will call for a catering services and request catering service, and till they do catering service, we can do the. We can start up with our things. Before starting the practice, always check that flight deck emergency light is armed, and then rest are turned off, and now we can turn on the battery on. Okay, battery is turned on, and ignoring this warning, so that now next thing is that we are going to turn on nav light. Nav on. Here is a nav in light system. Turn the nav on. Am I getting a low frame rate? Yeah, seems so. I'm not sure why. Okay, done. So nav light on, and also check for the inverters. Here is the inverter. Standby inverter on. Check if it is on, and standby generator on. Both of them. Let's leave it as it is. And now we are much ready to turn on the APU generator. Now this section is APU generator. So turning on APU generator, and let the oil pressure, the oil pressure come up, and here is the starter switch on this panel. There is a starter switch, you can see. So waiting for it to pressurize the oil pressure. Okay, now here it shows APU power available. Now we can turn on the APU generator. Here is the APU generator on, and one fuel pump on. Also, before starting, I forgot to tell you that before starting, I think you have to check that the knobs, the primary knob is set to battery, and the secondary knob is set to APU generator. It's okay. So after turning on the APU generator, let us turn on the APU bleed. Here is the APU bleed button. Turning on the APU bleed button, and turning on the flight deck fans and cabin fans on. And now we can turn on the recirculation air and packs on. After that, this turn on, and now we can turn on the galley on. So that's it. Now pre-flight checklist. We can start from here. Pre-flight checklist. Okay, let us do few more things. Okay, after that, let us turn on the flight diary. Flight diary on, and avionics. Yeah, I forgot. I was forwarding at that time the name. That is avionics. Let us turn on the avionics. So here it is. Here we go. This is avionics section. Okay. I will close the door. Wait. It is asking me to close the door. I will wait. So avionics, here on avionics, master pilot on. Turn on the master pilot, and avionics on. Also anti-skid, turn on anti-skid. Auto spoilers on, and lift spoilers on. Now let me tell you about lift spoilers. Here you might be, I am not sure if you have seen that in any aircraft or not. Going back to aircraft here, that is, this section is lift spoilers. That has to the aircraft to keep the aircraft lifted up. That is what the lift spoiler is. If you go to the manual, it will say to turn on the yaw damper, but what I feel is that yaw damper should be turned on. I am not sure whether it may differ from aircraft to aircraft, but to my belief, I think that yaw damper should be turned on after you have turned on the IRS section. If you have aligned your aircraft to the IRS, it might or might not. I'm not exactly sure that yaw damper might be interconnected or interrelated with IRS, just same like as Boeing 737 NGA, Boeing planes. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm just following that through. It hardly matter, it will be turned out right now or later. After avionics, okay. Before turning on that, let us pressurize. That is hydraulics. Hydraulic pumps on. AC pump on. And PT valve on. And okay. Okay, fine. And that is engine pumps. Engine is not running, so no need to turn on those things. Also here, just like in Boeing, they had window prop heat and window heat buttons, so same thing here. I'm going to turn this on, and now my avionics turned on. So let us go to IRS section to turn on the IRS, and for that we have to go to the first officer side, and here is the IRS section. We will set it to nav both and waiting it to turn off. Okay, now we are much fine, and now going back to the cockpit mode, virtual cockpit mode, and now we can turn on yaw damper on, and here is ignition ground switch. So I will set it to both. Auto brakes, if I turn on, set it to auto, it will give the blue on my annunciator panel. I'm not sure if I should turn on or not, but let me set it to auto. It hardly matters. Okay. This is trying to turn off, close the doors. So let me close the door, and let me call for the fueling. Request fueling, and as I have told you that as you have when you set your fuel here, it will automatically load on your aircraft. So it is saying fuel loaded. You can clear it. If you select it again, it will show again that fuel is already loaded. So it doesn't matter. I am still waiting for the okay, here is QWPS. Now this is something, this is nothing related with flying, but it is related to crew member. Crew member makes announcement. That is what QWPS makes a little interest during your flight. It will start from your passengers boarding and all that. So I will start it, and before I start boarding, let me set seat belt fastened, and also let me turn on the no smoking light on here. Okay, no smoking sign on, and that's fine. And let us get started with our flight planning. And let me open the door first before I call for the boarding. Okay, doors open, and wait, and let me connect the jetway connect to the gate. And till then, let us do with our flight planning here on FMC. So as we know, first of all, ident. Click on ident, and it will identify your flight management and all of that data. So check if idents are correct and updated, up to date. That's it. Getting back, position size. There is our name reference. So we are at MSLP. It is already taken, and now click on route, and we are at MSLP. Let us start getting the passengers start boarding. That is connected. So let me call for the. I think I don't require the L2 rear gate, because the passenger will be coming from the jetway. So request boarding. Okay, and we'll move further, planning our flight plan. MSLP origin, cargo was open. Okay, cargo door, I forgot to open the cargo. Okay, that's fine. Now destination is MHLM. What is it saying? Oh, I have opened that. And now MSLP departure. If we click on departure, I am going to take off from runway 25. In fact, my waypoint is according to my flight plan. If I check for departure, it is giving me 25, and we are flying towards north, and I am getting this negative W. So I am taking negative W here. I will check for negative W. Here it is, negative W, and I am getting 25. When we 25, selected, going back to the route, departure, arrival. I am going to arrive ILS 11, and I have negative 1 here. I will be using negative 1 star, and I am not going to use transition point LMS. I am taking C1 CI22. So CI22, and get back here, click activate, and execute. Now you hear that the crew member announcement. That's the effect from QWPS. That's it. So if we go to next page, we get the hold up point, waypoints here, RTE, and if we click on next, that's it. Okay, going to a legs, here we see our waypoints, how we are going to fly. You can check out your. Okay, here after that it is giving FI22, but I want one more waypoint, two more waypoints after. Yeah, here it is CI22 that has been taken, but I want one more waypoint that is LM 002. Okay, and that is taken, and now there is a discontinuity. I will fill up this with the CI22 thing that and execute, and flight plan is ready. And going back to RTA data, and we see that all my waypoints are there. MSLP departs of runway 25, direct to LP800, then Nagar, and then like that. Destination is MHLM, and if you check for waypoints, Nagar, then LM, all those waypoints down there. And that is legs, it is showing all the legs points on the way. Total distance, click on program. Here it is showing the total distance is 203 nautical miles, and all those fuel users, and fuel is 5.19 something like that. Okay, getting back, here's an RT preference initialize. Okay, here it is. Reservation, you see that we have 5.0 fuel, and I'm going to use 2.8 as reserve fuel. My cruising altitude will be flight level 250, and target altitude will be 19,500 as per I know because I can check here. There is more better, but I'm saying from here info 19,500. And wind, current wind here. So I will go to METAS module, click on METAS, MSLP, select MSLP, and wind is 130 at 5 knots, 170 at the rate of 05, and click here and execute it. So my flight plan is completed, takeoff references completed, everything is completed, and passenger has been boarded. So let us get back. Preferences done, and fine. It's good. That's it. That's climb. Climb rate I'll let you know. Then cruising rate, and then descent path. All that. Same like PMDB, in PMDB. Then departure, we have vertical navigation, target speed, and all that. Menu that is not required. Next frequency that will come up later. Program, and that's it. So we are much ready for not ready. Now there is some feature I would like to tell you. One feature I have told you about it, that it has control panel which can be activated. Now speed reference, there is few criteria for speed references that I would like to tell you. Before that, if I check boarding is completed, and let me close that. And let us have an outside look. Everything is they moved away from the aircraft, and boarding is completed. So let me close the door before I forget, and also close the left entry, main entry, and remove the jetway. Sometimes it happens that I forget to remove the jetway and got pushed back. Okay. Let the crew member keep announcing and to the passenger, and we do everything. Now here about thrust limits, there is something I would like to tell you. Here is a speed card. If you click on, it will do something that related to your thrust. Click on speed card, and here it is showing you the V1, VR and V2 references. VR and V2 references here. Using this speed card, that is take off, go around, and then maximum climb thrust, and then there is climb. Right now it is showing on max. Now I would like to suggest never use max thrust for takeoff. The reason is that when you will give the power to the thrust to the engine, it will stress the engine because of maximum thrust. So always use reduced thrust. You see the difference? It is showing giving 95, and when you click on reduced thrust, it is giving 94. There is a lot of difference on the load on the engine. So always take off with reduced thrust. That's one thing that is related to N1, that is set to N1. Then after that, temperature. As you can see, it is taking 15. 15 is basically ground temperature right now. Here you can adjust it according to your wish. I'm going to set 31 as the temperature here. So let me set it to 31. Okay, 31 I set the temperature 31, and then if I set it to V1, I set it to V1. You see the V1 is black. Now what you should give, how to find V1? So here is the thing, how you can find the V1. If you go to the MFD, here it shows 120, that is your V1. So you can set your reference here as V1 reference as 120. Yes, that is V1. VR is 136 we have here. So if we set we change to V1 VR, it already automatically taking 136 as V1, and V2, it will not take V2, instead it will take V plus flight takeoff, that is 186. You see, if we click, it is taking 186 VFTO reference. So that's it all about the speed thrust. You can close it, and after that, coming to the main panel, front panel, we have to set our MCP, and here it is showing 34, our heading is showing 33, something like that. Let us set a heading. Where it is? Where it is? Where it is? Okay, here it is. Here we go. MCP set. Okay, MCP set 339. Cruising altitude I am taking it 25 tightly. I am not going to use all those references. I am setting tightly for 25,000 feet. Okay, and auto throttle it is already taken. We input and I am turning out altitude hold, turn on, and we are much ready for before start checklist. Before start checklist, let us go. Doors, as we can see, locked, close and lock, windows close, yes, windows close. Okay, fuel pumps on, and there is fine, that's fine, and here it is fine. All these are on. FCB select 1, that's correct. Yeah, dumper turn on. Yeah, dumper on. Okay. And here if we see galleon, okay, that's fine. Bus tie is auto. You can't click on it. That is auto set. And rest is fine. Then coming back here, passenger signs is on, and engine design is not required. That is engine start section. So we will do it later. Then APU generator running, fine. And then on this section, ice protection turned on, pressurization altitude set, also normal. Okay, you can't do anything with it now. And then here, extreme right. Don't turn this on until you take off. After turn this on, after takeoff only, because for some protection, I'm not sure this is our aircraft. For now, that you have to turn on. You can't turn on this APU that bleed on the ground. I'm not sure why. What's the reason? There is no expression I know about this, but it says don't turn APU bleed on the ground. After takeoff, turn on. So for that, you have to, what we have to do, we will keep APU generator turned on until we take off, and after takeoff, we will turn on the engines air bleed, and then we turn off the APU bleed and APU generator. That's it. And that is fine, everything fine. Beacon lights on, and no smoke sign on. Okay, everything is fine, and before we start checklist complete, I have not set my radio to 122 decimal 80 Unicom, as I am flying on red sim. I forgot that. Okay, set to Unicom, and we are much ready for push back and engine start. So let's call for the pushback engine start. Before that, okay, that way is away, and let us call for pushback and engine start. We want nose right, tail left, as 25, runway 25 is to right, and here is the pushback, and let us turn on the engine start master switch on.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
And engine start sequence is 3, then 2, then 4, then 1. Okay, so we'll connect engine 3 to the ground first. I'm not sure if that is a correct posture or not. I'm just assuming that it should be go like that. 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay. Release parking brake. Parking brake release. Connected to 3 and engine start. Switch on, and here engine 1 start and waiting for stabilize. Engine 3 to stabilize. And as we are getting pushed back, we can set it to 0 to yard. Okay, close that. Engine 3 stabilized, setting to engine 2 and connect to ground. Okay, now engine 2, 3 and engine 2 start. Starting engine 4. Engine 4, stabilize, turn off and come on. Okay, engine 1, connecting engine 1 and starting engine 1. Engine 1. Okay.
Set parking brake.
Set parking brake set, and I am waiting for engine 1 to get stabilized. Engine 1 stabilized. Stabilize it. Come on. Okay, stabilize and switch off, and now we can start engine standard on side, and here also and let us set engine 1 generator, yeah, so that then we will turn off.
Right, it's clear.
Then we may get pressure from engine 1. Otherwise we may forget it. So let us keep it selected towards engine 1. And hydraulic pressure from engine 1, as engine 1 is turned on, engine 1 generator is on, and before start checklist. Taxi checklist, and before start checklist, everything is fine. Fuel pumps are on, all the pumps are pressurized, good to go, and generators are on, no lights. Okay, so now let us turn off engine master switch off, and engine continues. Okay, that should be continuous. Anything else? Good. And now we are much ready for taxi. So taxi checklist, doors closed, and taxi lights on, and we are, you see that here, and that is blue. It should not be blue though, as I have set it to auto, but I'm just ignoring that blue, and rest everything is fine. No other, that's other than parking brake. That will be done by when I will release the parking brake. Now I am going to get one more effect, that is FS passenger. I will set my FS passengers now, and so that I may get more effects. And the destination MHLM, I was doing wrong almost, and I will set it 55 minutes, 56 minutes, yeah, 56 minutes, okay, 56 minutes. Taxing is slow, 57, let me take 57. Okay.
Destination set.
And load immediate. Here we are. I set.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
welcome aboard this flight.
everything seems to be fine,
Before takeoff, we
as
encourage you to
I
watch our
see,
display the safety features of this
and
aircraft.
no blue, just other than is brake fan. And let me set it to max, so that I can see here as well. I can see here. Okay, I set, oh shit, I set it here, and pop
Ladies and
it up
gentlemen,
and
please pay
set it
attention to
here.
the cabin crew while we display the safety features and procedures of this aircraft in case of an emergency.
And let us
In
start
an
taxing.
emergency, please remain in your seat with your seatbelt fastened.
Good to
In
go.
case of a drop in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will deploy from the panels overhead. Pull the oxygen mask towards you and place over your head.
Parking brake released,
Be tightened by
and
pulling on the
let
straps
us start
to the
taxing.
mask. The bag may not inflate even though oxygen is flowing. If there is smoke in the cabin, walkway emergency lighting will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees.
I would like to tell you that this is my first time to fly this aircraft,
Electronic devices should be turned off the
and
takeoff, and that mobile phone
I have
flight. We thank you for your attention.
just downloaded this
during this
aircraft, and
presentation.
going to use that. I'm just showing a few things. Some I read, and some I am using my common sense, that how to fly this aircraft actually, in fact, and so with all my comments and whatever I read, a little, not much. I can't go through all the manuals. It is too long to read the complete manual. So I just read a few parts of it and get the knowledge, know-how about this aircraft, seeing the instrument, what is that, and so I come to know about this section. But I'm making this video for that because of course the control is very irregular. I don't know. It just go away, too much away from that. Oh my God! You see that? And what is that? I'm not on the taxi line. You see, I think, okay, whatever. But I hope that I will be able to control this aircraft. Not a big thing. After all, I have flown Boeings and especially Boeings many times. So I think I will be able to handle this aircraft. So I am telling that I have gone through the manuals, and of course as it is too boring to go to all the things and finding and searching, and so I am making this video for those who may feel going to the manuals boring, and they can just watch this video and come to know how to do the things and which instrument does what function and how to start and all that. That's a very short detailed video, not short, that is detailed video I'm doing to make it easy. And those who feel that okay, they know about that thing, they can escape that part and come back to the part what they want to know about. So, and those who are very much unfamiliar, totally unfamiliar with any kind of aircraft, they can watch this video thoroughly, and so that they may know how to fly this bird. Speed reference once more. Okay, yeah, that I was wanted to check that it is reduced thrust. Fine. So we are going to take off from all the way like that, and then like this, and then this, and then. Oh, I forgot one thing. I did one mistake, and let me altimeter 2984. You see, I missed that doing explain. That is a very big thing. But I set it right now at when I will be there at runway holding point position. I will set my altimeter also. I forget setting. That's my mistake. Those who don't want to take pain, they can just press B. B? Yeah, I think so. B to set the altimeter manually, automatically. But I like doing it manually myself, because as it is done in real world. So here we are right at holding position, runway entry holding position. Okay, here we are, and let me set up. let me turn off this music now before I take off, and let me set the altimeter. 29er was that. First of all, 29er84. Okay, 1010 29er84 29er84 1010. Fine. Altimeter set, and transponder exponder to TARA mode. Okay, TARA. Before runway entry checklist. Runway lights on, landing lights on, and here we go. Stop light on. Anything else left? No, speaking lights on. One thing I did a mistake. Here I forgot one thing. Okay, I did that mistake, but for you guys, let me tell you one thing. At the time of the mistake I did, that I didn't turn off the packs while engine start. That is my mistake. So avoid that mistake. We should turn off the packs before engine start, because the reason is that the generator AP generator is not so heavy to take the load of packs and engine turbine to start. That is the reason. That's my mistake, that I forgot to turn off packs. Anyway, it is done. I just told you that what you have to do at this holding point. So when you will do, just turn off that packs. If it is still running and engine bleed is off, because we are on ground, and it should not be turned on the ground. Rest is fine, and we are ready to enter the runway. That's at TARA mode. Yeah. So let us start. Enter the runway and roll and take off. I don't have joystick. I use keyboard and mouse for takeoff. So parking brake release, and let us enter the runway. One more mistake I did, that I will correct before takeoff. I will tell you what. Those who know flying, who are familiar, they know what I have not done. Exactly, it can't be called a mistake. Yeah, it is mistake. But I will correct it at the instead I can correct it. So here it is. I have not given the trim rate, so let me give the trim rate fast. So trim rate, giving the trim rate is, let me tell you, this is a marker for trim rate, and that's it. Let me see. Okay, I will do that after, when I will line up. Also, I have not given the flags, so after lining up I will give the trim rate, and I will give the flaps. I did these two mistakes, but I have that's why checklists are there. I don't have checklist, so I missed those things. Though it has checklist also, but I didn't turn on checklist because if going to checklist in proper way, and I have not learned the checklist by heart. I am just using the common sense and just using my ideas, what I have to do and what have to be done. And if I use the proper checklist, then it will take more time while doing the okay, here we are lined up, and now before takeoff let me set the trim rate. As I saw that is at point, and I am going to trim it more. Little more. Okay, I think that will be fine. That should be in level of that it is not level yet, so let me trim little more. I think it is fine. And flaps 1, flaps 18 degree. Flaps 1 is 18 degree. Flaps given, and let me check here if flaps has been pressurized. That is flaps. It should reach here, and that will show that flaps has been
on runway 25.
okay. So we are much ready for roll and take off. Here we go. Explaining so many things made myself confused, so I have given I did that mistake.
On runway 25.
Thrust, okay, 50%, that is 50% thrust, and more thrust, full thrust, 80 knots. Oh, no problem. I will control it. V1, rotate, and here we go. Gear up.
1000 feet. You're up.
Gear up.
V2.
V2, and flaps up. Autopilot. Autopilot on. LNAV on. VNAV on, and that will be I shouldn't have written it. Okay, now as we have taken off, so now we can turn on. Okay, and air bleed on, engine bleed on, and engine bleed on. Anything else? Okay, APU generator off. Here is the APU generator off. Flaps. I've given a flaps. APU generator off. FPU master off. Okay. Oh, sorry. FPU master off. And we have taken off, and so now climb. No, not taken off right now. So we are still on the way. Everything is fine. Before takeoff checklist, runway lights off. Start. Not responding. That is some glitch here. No problem. It will start. I expect so. I hope so. I will not disappoint you guys. Okay. Here it is. Flaps up and runway lights off. And here climb thrust.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Normal max climb. For right now, I am going to give a max climb.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now take off your seatbelt.
And let me start serving passengers. Everything
Ladies
fine?
and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving drinks.
Yes. So we can turn off the passenger sign off now. That's it, and we are flying. And let us take a outer look. We have not passed 10,000 feet yet, and here it is. We have taken off. Oh no, don't do that with me in my life. I'm live right now. So you can see this is my first time, and I feel that I am satisfied with that. Altimeter setting incorrect. Why? I have not reached 10,000 feet. I have not crossed 18,500 feet. Perhaps was that. I have done the max. Okay. Let us get back to the.
Ladies and gentlemen, now staying is your portable electronic devices. Please remember that mobile phones must remain switched
That's
off for the
correct.
duration of the flight.
Nothing wrong. So one thing I would like to tell you that as we are keeping climbing here, the altitude is also changing, and pressurized PSI is also changing. So it will pressurize itself. So it takes care automatically, and we need not have to worry about that. The same thing can be seen here.
Passing 10,000 feet, Captain.
Passing 10,000 feet and landing lights off. Landing lights off. And I am using maximum climb rate. I am not exactly sure if it is correct or not, or if I should set normal, but I just want to reach my cruising altitude. LP08, what is my waypoint right now? LP 030-830. Okay, we are approaching towards this. That should be 2500, and I am just I'm ignoring the rule. Okay, I am ignoring that it should be at that point, because the distance is too short and climbing is too much. Short distance, and so I'm just ignoring that thing. Okay, 35 minutes. Let me start a movie for my passengers. 35 minutes left, and I hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just started the in-flight movie.
My God, it is pausing in between. I'm not sure why. And now that is that could be disappointing for you guys. Okay, let me match my heading. And I'll take maximum strength. So let us look from outside, have a look how we are. Seems good. My frame rate. I am not sure if I am going to show you a good landing with this condition. But I will try my best to show you the good flight. I'm not sure how okay, aircraft, if we go to landing, yeah, people, I have seen. Oh no, not that. There is stop lights. I am waiting for the aircraft to reach my target altitude at 19,500, so that I may set it to standard, that is 2992-1013. What thing I would like to tell you, okay, I will tell at a time when a time comes later. If I tell right now, it will too early to say that. During your cruise, during this aircraft, I think it keeps us busy. Transport is okay. Is there any, if we check here, let me check. I departed and route is not working. I think it is not working. Something is wrong, so let me restart it and it will start working then. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, no problem. I will restart and the plan will be there. I have a glitch. Okay. 17,600 feet. It says we are reaching transition altitude. No, that is not our transition. That is average passenger transition altitude. Okay, that's it, and let me connect to VATSIM on 8 start so that I may get data from VATSIM. Close. Okay, activate, and that flight plan is running. Keep and here is my aircraft, where it is. That's it. Okay, I am departing. Here is 33 to 986. Okay, that is too early still to get the metas. We have reached 18,900. Still more to go. 600 almost. 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 feet more. Let me check if yeah, traffic is selected and there is no traffic on the way. No one is flying. Okay. Okay, we have reached our transition altitude, so let me set to 992. That is standard. Okay, this is TICAS, terrain and anti-color warning system. and this is really I have so many things. I'm not sure why it happens on my FSX that it falls in mid-flight, in mid-operation and like that. Okay, still 4,000 feet. I'm 25,000. Now turbulence. You see passengers, 18 turbulence, and I'm having 95% passengers. Why? What's the reason? I'm actually don't know about
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign as we're currently experiencing some turbulence. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
I have reached top of flying, and passengers are not satisfied. I'm not sure. Okay, that could be the possible reason is that it is because of turbulence. Okay, I have nothing to worry about that. Anything else? Okay, that is decision height 24, no, right level 250. Okay, that is decision height. I was not knowing about that. Now I got back 100% passenger. That is because of what you call turbulence. Okay. So I think I am doing a good flight, and I have reached Nagel, and at this point if I check, come on, my approach is C1 I should be at 2500, and if I click on next at 1300 feet. Okay, fine. Am I almost there? One thing I think it is climbing with, let me check. It is climbing with normal. Okay, if I would have selected max, if I selected max, then more fuel would be used for that. I think so. So I think I am doing the best way, and I hope so. I'm not sure. One more thing. I'm not related to aviation world. I'm just interested in planes, and I'm learning how to operate different type of planes as I'm interested in aviation. Also, we have to keep eye on our trim rate, because if it falls down, then your aircraft will stall. So keep eye on that also. If your trim rate goes down, you have to manually adjust the trim rate so that your plane may not stall. Okay, here we are almost there to our cruising altitude. Now again the turbulence. My passengers are experiencing turbulence, and before descent checklist, we are almost close to TOD here, as you might be able to see that. So first thing first, what I want to know is that what is the transition altitude? Transition altitude is 19,500. Okay. Transition level is 2,000. Transition level, right level. 200 and transition altitude is 19,500. Fine. Also course is 219 and localizer is 110. Localizer frequency is 110.90. That is ILS frequency. Fine. There is one way to find, and the other way is okay, that is arrival and it is en route. I think I am on arrivals. Yeah, I am on arrivals. Okay, we are approaching TOD, and I have to check the temperature. First of all, I have to check the temperature, and for that I will go to METAS and click here and see the temperature. Temperature is 33. So let me set the temperature here to 33. And hold point. There is something wrong. Yeah. I think V reference I should rename. Yeah, should I? Also, I need to check the elevation of the aircraft. Oh, sorry, not the aircraft. I'm sorry. Also, I need to check the elevation of the destination airport, and that is 82 feet, almost 100, and it is fine. And we are almost reaching top of descent, so let me reset the altitude here. Okay, 10,200, and now I will get a to get the towards thrust. V1 we are okay. V references. I have to give the references. Temperature V1 120 and 123 okay and we have 128. So this will reduce the thrust and you see the thrust is coming down and we have started descending. I think everything is fine. V1 V reference okay, let me set it 1 2 3. Okay, that's it. I have set these references here and that's it. And now I have to check altimeter 2986 and I need to descend faster, so let me click on vertical speed selected, reduce the speed. I am reducing it to 160 and will descend down with a vertical speed of 3000 feet per minute because distance is too short and I have to descend too much and I don't want to miss the approach and also I will give the full spoilers to control the speed. Spoilers on and I should be at 60,000 at LM
We're passing transition altitude, Captain.
Okay, transition altitude we have already crossed, and 29986. 29986.
And ensure all seats and tray tables are in the upright and locked position.
29986 set. If I cross check, 29986, and now let me set temperature 33 set, wind okay, and let me set the frequency 110.70. It is stucking. I am sorry for this glitch that my aircraft has. I am not sure what could be the reason. Okay, here it is showing ILS frequency 110.70. So here also you can find, and also the references 1T6, we reference 1T6, 24 knots, 24 flaps and all that. Fine. So I am much better, and course 220, that is incorrect. Yeah, okay, course 220. I have to set course 2220 also. But before that, let me set 170 here and set it active. And now let me set course 220. It says 229, it says 220, whatever. Okay, I am setting 220, and here also 220. I am sorry for all that, and I hope that I may not get this thing at the time of approach. Okay, we are almost there at that beep was telling that we are almost there, and now let us start descending below 10,000 feet to 1300 feet. Title change we made.
Descending below 10,000 feet, Captain.
Descending below 10,000 feet, landing lights on, runway lights on. Okay, I would like to descend with controlled speed, so I will descend manually. So that I may not miss Now here, this is a glitch. You see that it is not, it again stopped responding. Uh, that is a bad part of my FLX simulator. I am sorry for that. Now I only have to keep eye on decision height, 300 feet. Let me set 300. 150. I'm not sure what is that. Okay, 200. I'm keeping eye that my aircraft is speeding up. I'm just wanting it to be controlled speed. Okay, here we go. I am just using spoiler to control the speed, and at the same time I may keep this. Oh, that is turbulence. You see turbulence, and I think that I am coming. I am approaching on the wrong side. Means if I check, the approach should be 4. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, now I am not going to change it. I will do that opposite direction landing, just to show. Again I am going to, it changed let me tell you about this route. Before midday, perhaps it is right now, it must be 2 p.m. something like that. Yeah, it must be 2 p.m.
Radio RJ100.
And okay, let me turn on the marker.
Terrain.
Marker, keep on. Marker and annunciator on. And
Terrain.
now let me reduce the speed, descent rate 800 feet per minute.
1,000. Too low. Too low. 1,000.
Okay,
Too low. Terrain.
500 feet
Too
per
low.
minute.
Terrain.
Terrain, I have terrain
Too low.
ahead.
Terrain.
So let me
Too low.
stop
Terrain.
descending.
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
Speed set 180. I have terrain ahead, I can see. Let me set 200. Yeah, in case if I have to climb, then let me set 220 so that I can. Okay. What is my altitude right now? 3000 feet. Okay, reduce the speed and start descending now. I think I passed the terrain. It is okay. Hold up. descent rate 500 feet per minute. Okay. And let me turn on the VRLOC so that it may glide towards heading and match 220. Flaps 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off, and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrest and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
It should be flaps 2, I think so. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, whatever. But I am just keeping it as it is. And
Terrain.
now I know it is not a terrain. Okay, let me set the heading to 220. Okay, flaps 2, and at this point now I am going to turn on the APU generator, because the reason is that we can't at a time of touchdown the APU generator should be on, and flaps 2, and here is the approach button, and if you click on approach, autopilot will CMD2 will automatically select, and APU generator is available, and now I can start APU generator. APU generator started. And I am at 1300 feet and very much ready for landing. Speed reference as said 1 to 3. So let me set 1 to 3 speed. Okay, 1 2 3 speed set. Runway in sight, flaps 3, flaps full 33 degree, and we are very much ready for landing. Landing gear down.
Landing checklist. Yeah.
And
Leave the second turbine.
APU bleed is on. Okay. So let me turn off engine brakes off.
Now in green.
That is marker warning, not my APU bleed warning. That was marker warning.
1,000. 1,000. Pull up.
So here we go.
Pull up.
I hope I am going to show you a good landing, perhaps. And if I don't, then excuse me for that. So I already shown that I have turned on the APU generator, that is on and running.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums, auto throttle off,
500. Minimum 500.
and autopilot off.
400. 400.
Oh my god.
$300. Approaching minimums. Approaching decision height. Glide slope. Minimums. 200. Minimums. Glide slope. 100.
Okay.
160. 50. 40. 40. Glide slope. 30. 20. 20. 10. 10.
Long landing. Long landing.
And here we landed right down. Come on.
80 knots. 60 knots.
1,200 meters remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt
Please
fastened
remain
until
seated
the
until the aircraft is coming to
Okay, so we have landed, and
around the seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board.
okay, one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to turn on the seat belts. Okay, let me first deboard my passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the
And
captain
let me
and crew,
see,
we'd like you to fly with us today.
You see
and
that
hope
I
you
have
enjoy the
forgotten
weekend.
this seatbelt sign, and let me see what is the flight report. Wow, wow. Wow, I made a very nice landing and perfect flight and all that. Good. I think I did a good job. But precise arrival time, I missed that. Okay, no problem. I'm recording this for my FS passengers, and okay, I have done that. Now, as we have landed, so let us start taxiing to the gate, and for that I am calling the marshal. I will gate 4 and marshal, yes. Okay, so after takeoff, after landing checklist, flaps off, AP generator is already running, and anything else? Yeah, how I missed that checklist. Okay. Anything else? Nothing right now, because engine is running, so I don't need. Okay, I didn't turn on NTIs because it was not required in this region. And there is a marshal coming to guide me that to guide me to the gate. I think you will be able to see that there is a marshal car, and I hope that I have shown a good landing, and though I accept that I did fewer mistakes in my flight, though it could be avoided, means should not be done, but I think I have shown a good proper flight, means and I have at the same time I have explained what mistake I have done and where I have done. I think and expect that it is acceptable. Even though I did those few mistakes, but at the time of engine startup, that was a big mistake that I have not turned on off the packs at the time of engine start. But when you are doing that, don't forget it. Don't at all forget to turn off the pack. If it is Boeing 777, 787 and such heavy aircraft, it is okay. Their generators are so heavy that they can tolerate the load, but these generators are not so heavy. So avoid doing this mistake, and just when you are flying, just turn off the packs. And I have to turn off the runway lights and turn on the taxi lights. Taxi lights on. Takeoff off. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Stand by. Fine. I didn't use spoiler at the time of landing, so I didn't detect it. I did not have to detect that, but I detected flaps after landing. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I am missing anything after landing. Not right now. I don't think that I am missing anything. Because there is no blue except other than this blue is again from the brake fans, so it can be ignored because often we may be using brakes and brake temperature may go high, so for that purpose only brake fans are given, so that it may control the temperature during the taxiing. I missed precise arrival time, otherwise I would have gotten 50 or perhaps 100 points more. Yeah, 50 points for precise arrival time. I arrived fewer seconds, means I should have just right after the touchdown I should have on my first brake, means when it is slowed down, and I should have applied full brakes at once, which I have not done, and that is in real world, that is the correct procedure, that you should not apply full brake at a time. Just apply the brake, release, apply the brake, release. It will slow down like that way. Whenever you are landing, you are at high speed, always don't apply the brakes at once. Just apply the brakes, keep it for some time, then release. Then again apply the brake, then release. Then apply, it will keep slowing down the plane, and then when you see that it came below 80 knots, below 70 knots, below, after that, yeah, like car, every time you don't apply the brakes at once, you just slow down, and like that. When it's done, then you can apply full brakes and stop it. That is my logic. What I do. Just as I do while driving, same I did in this. And here we are. Actually, I did one flight that was perfect. In my FS passenger, you are seeing 99.72, something like that. Though it was 100% passenger reputation for my FS passengers earlier, but few days ago I did a flight, and that was a nice flight, no doubt. But I'm not sure for what reason it gave me it bring my company's reputation down, and I lost few points in my company reputation. But yeah, if it is in the starting, it will give lots of points and all that. But when it is close to 100%, it reduces giving a point, being easier, and it will take next time. Means now it will take me a lot of time to gain my company reputation to 100% again. But it is okay. Once I am satisfied that at least I have touched 100%, and I will accept that passengers are stupid. Okay. I hope that I did a good taxi. I hope not so, might not be so good, but okay, it is asking to love. More. Okay. Set parking brakes set. Okay, now before engine turn off, let me set this knob to not let me tell you about engine stop procedure. And first of all, let me turn off the parking brake fans off, and also hydraulic engine pumps off, and engine generator off. Anything running with engine generator should be turned off, because now we are getting the electricity from AP generator. It is it. Okay, I'm not reality. And that's off. Okay, landing lights off before turning off the engine. And I did that mistake again. I turned off the engine generator first. In fact, I should have turned off the lights first. Anyway, I just messed because of talking. Anyway, anything else? Beacon lights off? I think so. Beacon light off. Store light off. Nav light is on. Anything else? Here, standby mode. I think everything is fine now. and now we can turn off the engines. Fine, let it be. Engines off. And engine master off. Engine continuous. I forgot again that should be turned off earlier. I didn't go through this point, so I missed that anyway. And good thing is that power is getting from the generator, and temperature is maintained, electricity is maintained from the generator. And if you bleed off. Now let us start boarding and deboarding the passengers, and for that bring up okay, let's come outside and have a look here about the control panel. Here we go. First of all, I am going to open the cargo doors. Let me show you the animation here. Okay, that's fine. And cargo doors opened. You can see that. Now let us open the rear entry and front entry. And here are air staircase case that comes out so that passengers may go. And let me set up the wheel chokes. I am not sure if we do. I am not sure why this FS passengers, ground service expert is always not letting me stop at the right point there. It is just calling to come more, and even though I am at right place. Anyway, that's it is always happening with me. It is not stopping me exact at the point. Anyway, that's not a big thing. And let us get back. And now let us start deboarding. Request deboarding. And fuel pumps off after landing checklist. Flight directory off. That should be off while taxiing. I forgot that. Anyway, flight directory off, and fuel pumps off. I am leaving one fuel pump on as the AP run is running. Hydraulics off. Let me turn off the IRS. Going to FS passenger side and turn off the IRS. Securing the aircraft, and avionics off. Yeah, dumper off, avionics off, all those. Oh shit, come on. and here window hip, all those ice protection off. Galley, it must be light, I'm not sure. Okay. Anything else? No light should be remain on as battery is turned on. Okay. Deboarding completed. Everyone seems like everyone has jumped out, and that was a bus. Everyone jumped out at once. Wow. And airport buses are so good. You see that glass and all that type of buses. love them. Okay, anyway, I think that deboarding and cargo has been completed, and so now we can get back and close the doors. Yeah, of course, we have to close the doors first. Staircase. Yeah, first of all, staircase. Staircase off, rear off, cargo off. It is still not move. Okay, gone inside. Yeah, and now entry off. Wheel chokes is not showing on here. Oh, here it is. Wheel chokes. Okay, so all the doors are closed, and passenger has deboarded, deboardation completed, and now shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. All the buttons should be turned off. Now galley off. APU fans off, backs off, reservation fans off, and anything else? Nothing else. AP generator off, and finally battery off before it drain out. Okay, AP generator off, and now APU master off. Stop. And now before battery drain out, battery off, and it is back to the cold and dark state, and here we have completed the flight. Hope I am not sure how good I was in my flight, how good I was my presentation, how good it was, and how perfect I did this flight. But this is all about it, and what we did, and how we did, how to use this aircraft, how to fly this aircraft. Hope I even told my mistakes I did, and I expect that you will keep those things in your mind. They are they are not exactly minor. Some are not at all minor mistakes. They are big mistakes, like keeping the bags on and all that. I hope I made a very simple and easy, complete flight demonstration from cold and dark, and even using the settings for to get cold and dark state and other things, and have shown did my this presentation to my best. Hope you enjoyed this, hope you learned this, hope you appreciate my effort showing whole the demonstration. See you next time. Keep watching my videos. We'll come back with something, some more aircraft, something new. Probably I will do a repeated flight live stream to this same aircraft, not going so deep and so vast, explaining each and everything. Just a quick cut like that, and next time that will be next time perhaps with this aircraft. Also I may do the demonstration of this aviation RJ100. Perhaps I may give demonstration of BAE 146-300 next time. That is much more complicated aircraft than this one. Some glitches are there. I may even demonstrate that also. When I will get it, I have it. It comes with a pack, and I will demonstrate that also. Just keep watching. Be safe. Be secure. Be happy. Have a nice time. Thank you for watching me. Bye. Take care.